So due to the lack of a Bravo check, this reality star is all in her fifis. So let's talk about the alleged emancipation of Nene. Let's discuss. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Beasley here. Hope you all are staying cool, calm, and collected out there. So you guys, y'all miss me? I know you do. But I'm going to apologize to you because I got back from Miami and then I got sick literally the day after my first day back at work, you guys. I think what happened was over that whole entire weekend, you know, I went with my two friends. They're a married couple and it was both of their birthdays and they're vegan. You know, I decided to join in and be a vegan for the weekend. As soon as I got back to Texas, I had 2 steak tacos from Chipotle and then it just went downhill ever since. I got back home, I was in chills, I was sweating and I literally passed out. And then the next day I was completely just paralyzed. I literally just was not able to get up. Every time I wanted to get up, I wanted to lay my ass back down. So I had to just lay there the whole day and watch Abbott Elementary, you guys. I do apologize and I'm still pretty sick right now talking to you guys. I'm at 80%, but I had to come back and give you guys some content. But I want to talk to you guys today about Nene Leakes, the repeat offender. She's a repeat offender on my channel because homegirl just continues to not learn from her mistakes due to her ego and her pride. So if you guys don't know, she's on the outs with Bravo. She is trying to sue them, Andy and Co., all of them, mainly because she felt like she was been wronged ever since she got let go from the show. Like, homegirl has been wanting to sue Bravo for quite some time, but she never had a reason to up until now. And I say the word reason with quotations because this whole entire case, to me, the case that she's trying to plead, is absolutely frivolous from what I can see. She's suing Bravo, Andy Cohen, I think NBC, and former castmate from The Real Housewives of Atlanta by the name of Kim Zolciak, you know, the token white girl. We're going to talk about her in a minute. She's suing all of them because they enabled a hostile work environment. And she's also saying that they enabled Kim Zolciak to display racist behavior and get rewarded for it, i.e. getting her own spin-off reality show. Now, if you don't know who Kim Zolciak is, because a lot of you probably just watch me but don't really watch The Real Housewives, Kim Zolciak is an OG to The Real Housewives of Atlanta. She was the only white cast member on that show in the very beginning. At first, it was going to be an all-black cast, but they added in Kim Zolciak because that was Nene Leakes' best friend. That was her best friend, and Kim Zolciak, on top of that, was highly entertaining and had a funny personality. Me, personally, I liked Kim Zolciak in the very beginning. I did. I thought she was funny. She was fun to watch, and it was also fun to watch her being like a sugar baby, basically, hoping that her man was going to end his marriage, even though that man was never going to end his marriage. Like, he always just can't, like Big Papa, that was his name. He always strung her along. Like, it was funny to see that. Kim was ditzy, she was fun, she had those terrible ass My Little Pony wigs, and then on top of that, her beefing with Nene was fun to watch. It was great reality television. Like, seeing those two make up and break up at least 3 to 4 times per season was absolutely entertaining. Like, we loved seeing those two fall out all the time.
Close your legs to married men.
Excuse
you heard
me?
it? Close your legs to married men.
Wow,
you heard it.
Nene, is he legally married? You are absolutely right.
You heard it from me.
You're absolutely
Close
right.
your legs to married men.
The interview's not about you for once.
It is
Sit your
about
ass
me.
back. No,
It
it's
is
not
about
about
me.
you.
It is about me.
It's about Big Papa. How does Big Papa have anything to do with you?
It's about
How does Big Papa have anything to do with you?
Married man.
Nothing.
Close your legs to that lady's husband.
She got up out of your chair and got in my face.
You got up out your chair.
You would have strangled me again.
She's so ridiculous. I will strangle you and throw your ass in that
I know. She told me she brought me over. She snapped my neck. She said she snapped my neck.
I will snap your neck. Snap your neck and pop your eyeballs out all at the same time.
Now, I will say this. I liked Kim up until she got with that racist man with a BBL by the name of Croy Bierman. And also when she started pushing her little token slave girl by the name of Sweetie to the forefront, that's when I started to have a problem with Kim. I think that was probably like around season 3 or 4, somewhere in that area. She got with Croy, and Croy enabled her to kind of like rest back into her whiteness. She just became like this just ultra prissy, just submissive housewife, white girl, didn't want to film, didn't want to go anywhere, always got pregnant, stayed getting pregnant, like having his seed basically Like, she just became this old docile housewife. She couldn't really care to be with the Negroes of the world. Like, Corey really made Kim feel like she was too good for this group of girls and too good for the show, and she really started to show it too. Like, that's when I got absolutely just sick of Kim. And especially when she came back in season 10, I got even more sick of Kim because she exhibited that same behavior and it was amplified. Now, when it comes to this lawsuit, do I feel like the Nene has a case with Kim being enabled as a racist? To a certain degree, yes. Because let's keep it real. Bravo did enable Kim. They did. They enabled her because she was the token white girl. She brought in a lot of white viewers to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And then on top of that, when she came back in season 10, I believe the whole entire production staff was white, and they were trying to boost Kim and enable her and let her do what she wanted to do. Act a complete fool on that whole entire show. You know, they even kind of sabotaged season 10 a little bit because it was boring in the beginning and they made it look entertaining when Kim entered the scene. But however, Nene Leakes, you're full of it. You're full of it 100% because let's go back throughout the history. Like I said in the beginning, Nene and Kim fell out a lot, but they also made back up a lot. They were the Ace Boon Coons. They were the ride or die. They were a dynamic duo. Whenever they got along with each other, they would always go to bat for each other. Like, they were friends before the show. They genuinely loved each other. Like, they were close like family. So my thing is, how does it go from her being like your family, like your sister, to now she's racist and you want to insert her in this lawsuit so that you can win some money and win one over on Bravo Girl? Where does that happen? And then on top of that, before it was revealed that she was let go after that last season when she completely showed her ass and walked off stage or walked off camera from the reunion show, she said that she wanted Kim to come back. She wanted Kim to come back that next season. She said that she would be a great person to add to the show in season 12, I believe. And also, Nene has never cared about race. She only cares about race when it benefits her. And let's go all the way back to an earlier season. You know, back during the time in 2009, or I think around season 3, whatever year that was, where a bunch of black people were not collectively like awake, like we weren't quote unquote woke back then. There was an episode where they were doing a alter ego photo shoot with Derek Blanks, where like one person would like have a photo of some type of personality trait that they have, and then another photo of another personality trait that they possess. And mind you, this was all Nene's plan. She got with Derek Blake, she was the creative director of the photo shoots, and she kind of like picked what she wanted each girl to be. And she wanted Kim to pose as a black woman and a white girl. She wanted Kim in blackface and an afro wig. I wish that I could find a clip for it, but I think Bravo like scrubbed all of that footage from the internet. But I will never forget what she wanted Kim to be in full-on blackface. And Kim was pretty woke back then because she was just like, girl, no. Kim was like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, what? So in that instance, Nene, you already lose your case there because you talk about them enabling a hostile work environment and racist behavior. That's racist behavior right there that you were enabling. And the real kicker as to why she inserted Kim into this whole entire thing is because Kim got to have a lot of seasons of her trash-ass spinoff, Tardy for the Party. Now, I don't know who kept that show alive. I think it's because Andy either felt bad for her or like majority of MAGA country were the viewers of her show, but Tardy for the Party was just an absolute no. But Nene is jealous at the fact that she never got a spin-off show. And my thing is, Nene, I gotta keep it real. Nene only worked in conflict. She only worked in conflict when she was fighting with other people. They tried to give her spin-off shows. They were boring. They flopped. She had like a whole entire spin-off specials with her family. The family like went at her ass, and ever since then she never wanted to film with her family again. So therefore we didn't really get to know much about Nene. The only thing we knew about her was her 2 sons and Greg, but her whole entire family, it was just like, what was going on? Like, we wanted to know about her and the issues that she had with her sisters and her mother. We barely got that. We got a little bit of it in the beginning, and we never heard about it ever again. Outside of Nene being in conflict with people, she overall didn't really have any substance, but, you know, dropping in the room and, you know, making a certain face or saying something that would turn into a meme. Like, that's what she gave. But overall, the whole entire, like, character of Nene did not have any substance at all. It kills Nene inside, especially when she sees Candy and Kim having their own spin-off shows, because she called them boring. But my thing is, they may be boring, but they surround themselves with entertaining people, and they open up their actual lives and put their families on the show, putting other people in positions. Nene, you were never wanting to do that. You never wanted to put your family on because you didn't really vibe with your family, and you tried with Greg's kids, and Greg's kids hate you. So you just said, scrap all of that. So if you scrap everybody from out of your life, what is the show going to be about? What is your spin-off show going to be about? We didn't want to see a show with you and Greg and your kids. We didn't want to see that at all. So therefore, there's no spin-off show to be had. And that leads me to the sheer narcissism of Nene. Now, I think when it comes to Andy and the housewives, I think these housewives need to realize that Andy is not their friend. He's their pimp. And for the longest, Nene was his bottom bitch. As long as Nene was in the limelight and was paid the most, she sat up there with Andy and sipped champagne and toast. Cheers to another successful season. Nene is just mad because she fumbled the bag. For years and years, Bravo enabled her piss poor ass behavior. She was a spoiled child. She got everything her way, even though she would come to the scene, barely want to film. Once things didn't go her way, she wanted to leave the scene, flee the scene early with no consequences and no change to her pay at all. And I'll never forget when Nene assaulted a cameraman. Like, overall, the crew was just fed up. They were fed up, and that trickled up to Andy. And then I think a lot of the higher-ups at NBC were like, you need to let this girl go. She has an attitude, a nasty-ass attitude. She's hard to work with, and she barely has a storyline. Like, Andy was probably the one person trying to save her ass, and when Bravo had to let her go, she went ahead and called him a racist. And Andy was probably just like, absolutely no. And let's not forget this alleged tea that after some time away, when her husband Greg passed, Bravo was going to extend an olive branch to Nene. They were going to try to bring her back in some kind of way. They were going to ease her in. But after a few months, not a few months, but a few weeks after Greg's funeral, she was on a radio show and she put all the other housewives on blast for all of them chipping in to buy her one bouquet of flowers instead of them all getting her something individually. Because, she's like, all these girls are rich and they all chipped in to get one bouquet of flowers. It sounded ungrateful. And I feel like once that aired, the people at Bravo were just like, oh damn, this girl still hasn't changed. Overall, Nene, at the end of the day, you're blacklisted, and you're blacklisted because of your piss poor attitude and your shitty work ethic. You got comfortable. You got real comfortable in your position, and you therefore made everybody around you uncomfortable because you're like, I'm the queen. I'm the queen of this. I'm the queen of this. When you literally stopped putting in the work to stay the queen. My thing is, even though you're blacklisted, you still have a few strings in this industry. Like, if you guys don't know, right now she's filming for BET for the College Hill reboot. But she's out here in Houston at TSU filming for the College Hill reboot. And, oh, you guys, when we asked for a reboot of College Hill, the show that she's on is just not it. But I'm going to watch it because it just sounds like a hot mess. The Hot Mess Express. But she's filming that show, and Nene, look, this is literally your last opportunity. Like, you continue to burn bridges, and this lawsuit is going to burn it even further. And it's going to be a waste of time and money because you're not going to win anything. Like, damn, you celebrities really love to play in court. Baby, I don't have the time or the energy. At the end of the day, Nene, you lost your way. You let your ego lead you all the way off of a cliff, and now here you are, down in the ditch, trying to crawl back up. But you still haven't learned. That's my problem with Nene. She does not learn. She doesn't reflect on, she doesn't sit and say to herself, you know what? Maybe I could have did things differently. Or, you know what? Maybe I was the problem. But she'll never learn because she's a narcissist with a lot of nerve. I guess it is what it is. She's set in her ways. You can't teach an old moose new tricks. But yeah, y'all, let me know what you guys think about Nene Leakes trying to sue Bravo, and do you guys think she's going to win? But those are my views, so be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to come back at you guys with some more content.